Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a round in my run-up to A+, which I finally achieved on Monday night. There was a 500 Q, and after a couple of okay rounds where I managed not to drop any points, I noticed that an awful lot of people were running the Hazel custom, so I decided it was time I joined them to see if that would work. And it worked pretty well. I have this outfitted with the educational computer, so it just has a blanket plus 4% damage and minus 4% damage reduction. So and after the first, I believe, 4 minutes of the round, the effect increases, which it turns out actually there's a sound effect and a message for, which I don't remember ever seeing before. I wonder if that's new or if I just never noticed it. Either one is very possible. But yeah, Hazel Custom is a 500. It has extra boost, including the air boosting ability when it has its shield. Its abilities are decreased significantly when the shield is destroyed, but it's still not bad. It also has the Hazel beam rifle, which is an E-Pack with 4 rounds. If you charge, it spends 3 of those for a piercing shot, and if you fire it uncharged, it just expends 1, but still stuns. So yeah, 3470 on a charged piercing shot against that particular mobile suit. I believe I get over 4,000 on some shots during this, and it also has the Federation Bullpup rifle as a backup weapon, which is very handy. As you can see, its melee swing is also very, very broad. I don't think it's quite as high as other Federation mobile suits, but yeah, definitely very, very broad. So lower left, upper right, which, you know, fair number of those, but like I said, I don't think they're usually quite that wide a swing. So the Hazel Custom is particularly good, and I may or may not actually get to show that in this round, at hitting multiple targets with its beam saber. So that got me out of more than a few scrapes when I was pushing to finish off the A+ race here. As you can see, I'm not doing a good job of not knocking down my allies right now, but luckily I'm at least keeping them out of danger once they're knocked down to a certain degree, which is to say anything near them I'm either keeping occupied or keeping dead, which is how you do that. But yeah, got the Garibaldi beta high mobility type, and yeah, 4050 to 3525. Not a super great lead, but it's a good position to be in with time still, you know, plenty of time still on the clock. So I've got now one thing I mentioned, that it takes 3 charges to get the piercing effect by charging the rifle. But if you only have one round left in the rifle, you get the effect all the same. So basically, if you charge it twice, you get basically the equivalent of 6 shots instead of 4, if you want to look at it that way. I don't think the math quite bears that out, but yeah, you can. My point is, you can still get the charged effect without any penalties, as best as I can tell, by charging with less than 3 shots in the magazine. So I am just going to hang back here, which unfortunately is going to put the person on the ground down there, which I believe is our Gaz R. It's Gaz R or one of the Garibaldis. I'm not sure, but yeah, going to put them in danger. There's this. What, a gym ground type? No, can't be a gym ground type. Brain, come on. I should know what that is. Well, I'm dead, so it's a little bit too late to figure that out, but Slave Wraith, I bet it is. Regardless of what it is, I will be able to see at the end of the round. But regardless of what it is, I like the colors. Nice and bright. I think I was trying to figure out what it was. Thought maybe Mega Man related, but I don't think Mega Man has ever had red feet, so need to get that those Battle Network collections, though, because I like those. Let's see. Throwing out some support fire, hoping the team can keep everything together. Taking a big risk by spawning my mobile suit and heading for it and hoping they don't intercept me and kill me. Luckily, it looks like they did not do that, so I have a moment to react. I aim vertical aiming is kind of giving me trouble in this video, and I think just the last couple of days, I'm not sure why. Just, you know, just thumb things. But, oh, it's a Jim Quell. Come on, Rob. Yeah, the yellow visor is a dead giveaway. Jim Quell does have flash grenades, and it's a pretty agile raid. I'm about to make a mistake here because I'm being tailed, and I'm going to make a swing on somebody and die. No, they died instead, and my team headed off the person who was going to stab me in the back, so all's well that ends well there. Hit a shield, moving in, got tackled, didn't get countered though, and came tackling up over the edge of the building, and that's okay, don't worry about it, just finish them off. Good job. Okay, we're in a good place. We're still behind, but the fight is not over. We've got 2 minutes left to make up the difference. I don't have anything percussive to send at that. There's no splash on anything the Hazel Custom carries if you're using the rifle. I believe it can use the Mark II bazookas as well, but okay, that tackle fell short, which would have been useful if I had not gotten killed, but... or I didn't, yeah, their tackle fell short, so I didn't get countered. That would have been useful if I didn't get killed, but I got killed. But we have 3,000 points here to make up. I think it's actually too late to think about base bombing. There's nothing left to do but fight it out, because even something relatively fast, which I am, could probably not make it to the base and plant the bomb with the time left. It takes about 10 seconds to plant the bomb, so you need to get there with at least 1 minute and 10 left, possibly more. Ideally more, because sometimes fidgeting around the thing I have trouble getting the right mark and getting the square button held in time. So, yeah. But as you can see, we're starting to make things up. We have cornered at least one of them, and I'm just supporting with the machine gun because I feel like it's important to not knock allies over right now. But now that they have, now that they have knocked one of our allies over, we can follow up. And now we just have to find some people to kill in the next 40 seconds, and we can win this. So here's a couple of volunteers, one of whom apparently was already almost dead because I just hit them once and they dropped. And that puts us 400 points behind. Luckily, whoever that was that just went past me... Oh, it was our Hazel too. Never mind. I was going to say our Hazel... our whatever enemy hit me only hit my shield, but was not an enemy. So that's why I didn't take any damage. Everybody's rushing towards the isolated members of the enemy team who have gotten themselves messed up with my crew. And we got close enough that, yeah, we managed to get a couple more kills and overtake them at the last second. So, you know, that worked out really well, and I am very happy with how that round came out. This is not the specific one that got me to A+, but as you can see, you know, you'll see from the ratings points, did pretty well. 4250, 7,500 damage, 7 and 2, yeah, I'm happy with that. And yeah, 2,400 is the threshold for A+, and a couple rounds after this I got it, finally. It took me over a month of actually trying, and that was irritating. But it's done, and I'm probably going to leave Rated alone on this account for a long time now. But at least on the ground. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I'm happy that the recent G-Frame Jim Quell actually comes with a separate Hazel head. That's a nice touch to have since, yeah, there is a Jim Quell that's just basically the backup unit for a Gundam Hazel and has a, you know, an optional Hazel head, so it's a nice thing to have. I hope we get more Advance of Zeta stuff in G-Frame. I hope we get more Advance of Zeta stuff in general. It really has grown on me.